If second's a great achievement, yeah, then next season, if we don't win the league, we failed then.
That's it.
Yeah, because the only way we can get better next season is win the league.
Facts.
Or is this our level now? Yeah.
No, but then I seen someone in the chat was saying, "Oh yeah, next season Arteta's under trophy. He has to win a trophy. He's under pressure. He has to win a trophy, even if it's an FA Cup."
Bro, we don't.
Say you finish next season, yeah. Say next season you finish 4th and win the FA Cup, yeah. Like what? That's acceptable for a manager that would have been there for 4 seasons.
4 seasons. They're not. Arsenal are not a serious football club, bro. Everyone's got their pants around their ankles, yeah. Oh, Arsenal have earned 159.9 million this season, yeah, from Premier League football, right? What they failed to tell you is last season we had 5 million less and finished 5th. Yeah, so it's like, oh my God, Arsenal have earned 159.9 million. Okay, cool. Last year we earned 154.3, which, by the way, was 9.7 less than Man City last season, who won the league. We finished 5th. So where's the incentive for Arsenal as an ownership to say, let's go and do an extra 100 million to overtake Man City when you're only getting 9.7 extra back?
Facts.
If you're a businessman, you've got to put 100 million on the table to get 9.7 million extra back. Yeah, but so now you're 90 odd million out of pocket.
Doesn't make sense.
Makes no sense, does it? And then when you've got this idiot sitting on TalkSport every fucking day or every Friday or whenever it is, yeah, then you've got Righty coming out doing up PR. You've got Ray Parlour doing PR. You've got paid accounts online because I swear they're paid. It's the only explanation. Positive PR. We see PSG get exposed for this. Arsenal are definitely doing it. Yeah, Man United definitely do it. Tottenham definitely do it. When you see all of this, then you get journalists on side. Bro, when you put all of that together, they're really trying their hardest to promote that there's a culture change and Arsenal are plucky losers and, you know, we just didn't have the squad and thin squad. Okay, cool. What stopped us spending an extra 100 million in the summer? What stopped us buying Caicedo in January? Yeah, why did we sign Jorginho instead of Caicedo? Oh, but Brighton were adamant they weren't going to sell. Okay, offer them 2 billion quid. Do you reckon they're not selling now? Yeah, I know I'm going extreme with this, yeah? But there's a price between 84 million that we bid and 2 billion that they're saying yes. So find the price. Yeah, we could have won the league, maybe with Caicedo. We'll never know. Yeah, but ultimately, this club will do the bare fucking minimum. We didn't sign a striker last summer, apart from Jesus, who we knew had only ever scored 14 goals as a maximum in the Premier League, which was the same as Lacazette, who we let go. Yeah, better footballer, brings more to the team. Of course he does. Yeah, but ultimately, we were never going to fucking get a 20-goal output out of him. He's got no track record of ever doing that. So what did we do? Instead of going and buying another striker, which I was calling for, we signed Eddie Nketiah up for 100 grand a week. Why? Because it was cheaper. Yeah, than going and buying Ivan Toney or going and buying another striker abroad. Yeah, it was cheaper. Yeah, now we're going to do the same with Reece Nelson. He's out of contract in fucking 30th of June, bro. We're on 26th of May. He's out of contract on the 30th of June. He's gone. And we're offering him a 4+1. 4 years plus an extension for 1 year after that. Why? Because it saves money on going out there and buying a proper winger. Yeah. So our wingers next season are going to be Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Trossard, and Reece Nelson. Is that good enough to win the league? It weren't this season, was it? We're not going to go and buy a striker because we've got Jesus and Eddie. So how do we win the league next season then? How do we compete for Champions League next season? Because we're going all in for midfielders, which is cool. But we need a striker, we need a winger. And we should be looking at players that are better than the 11 that we have now. Not bench players. They're better than the 11 we have now. And that is why Arsenal will not compete next season. Arsenal, if they're lucky, will get top 4 next season.
No, 100%. And that's if they're lucky. Like one of the guys in the chat said, Arsenal overachieved this season. And I don't think they overachieved at all, bro. I don't think they overachieved. You didn't achieve anything.
Mate, what's the difference between 2nd, 6th, and 7th? Because Arteta said the same people that said 6th and 7th at the start of the season are now upset and saying 2nd's failure. Last time I checked, mate, only one team gets a winner's medal. Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you finish. Yeah, and
based on the season that Arsenal had, they underachieved because they didn't win the title. You were top of the league for 93% of the season and you didn't win the title. That's not an underachievement. I mean, that's not an overachievement. That's an underachievement. Bro, you know what I mean? And if you believe that's an overachievement, then your mentality needs fucking sorting out, bro. Yeah, you know who underachieved this season? Liverpool underachieved. Tottenham
Liverpool
underachieved.
Tottenham
Chelsea underachieved.
Chelsea underachieved. Yep.
That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's it. You could argue, yeah, that Newcastle overachieved, but then again, I wouldn't even say they overachieved because if Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham weren't as shit as they were, Newcastle wouldn't be where they are.
Facts.
You know, like that. So it just is what it is.
Same with Brighton. Brighton wouldn't have been top 6 if them 3 teams had done their jobs.
Well, there you go. So it's not
Brighton
even
would have
about
been about mid-table
overachievement. That's it. It's not about under and overachievement. Yeah. If you're top of the league for 93% of the season and you don't win it, you can't look at that as overachieving, bro. That is underachieving,
in
bro.
the chat right there, yeah. Leicester overachieved. Facts. Leicester overachieved because they went and won it.
Yeah.
They went and that is an overachievement. We're the third biggest club in England. Yeah. We're the third biggest club in England. How is it an overachievement to be in a title race for 90? Like, I'm sorry, it's not. We haven't overachieved. We're 19 years behind. And the thing that winds me up about it is, this ain't going to get any better. Yeah, it ain't going to get any better, bro. Yeah, and this manager has come out and said, same people that said 6th and 7th are now saying 2nd's a failure. But apparently he's changed the culture. Yeah? Changed the culture that much that our CEO was on Sky Sports on the 12th of January saying top 4's the aim. We were 7 points ahead of City. Top 4's the aim. That tells you all you need to know about Arsenal Football Club. They were 7 points clear on the 12th of January. The transfer window's open. Yeah? And we finish, well, we're currently 8 points behind. We could be 11 if we lose. We could be 10, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I couldn't care less. Right? But then you've got in pre-season, Ramsdale, Granit Xhaka, Smith Rowe, and Odegaard. The captain without the armband is Xhaka. Oh, the captain without the armband. And then you've got Odegaard, the captain. All 4 of them players in pre-season in different interviews said top 4 in Europa League's the aim. Yeah? So the benchmark's down here. Well, they didn't win the Europa League, so they've all failed. So why is Ramsdale getting a new contract? Why is Odegaard getting a new contract? Yeah? Then you've got Rob Holding coming out saying, oh, yeah, well, you know, we were overachieved and we should be super proud of what we've done this season. Got Granit Xhaka the other day saying that the aim was top 4 and we're in 2nd. The culture's not changed. All that's changed, in fact, I'm lying. The culture has changed. It is now more driven to top 4 is the aim and we're a little club and we're overachieving. Whereas before, when we finished 2nd 7 years ago and I was marching to get Wenger out, going to games, fucking kicking off, getting the banners out and all of that, yeah? We've gone back to that level 7 years ago that was deemed not good enough, but this is now dressed up as a fucking great success because it's a young squad, Rants. It's a young squad, mate. Yeah, which is why I didn't want a young squad because it's been done by design. I wanted a winning squad.
But young squad is just an excuse, isn't it?
Thank you. If we had gone out there and bought James Maddison in the summer or James Maddison instead of Odegaard, who knows whether he would have been better? Nobody knows. But James Maddison has been easily Leicester's best player again this season, and they're shit. And his output's there or thereabouts the same. And he's doing it in a crap team that are getting pammed every week, right? If we had gone out there and bought Ivan Toney in the summer instead of giving Eddie Nketiah a new deal, would we have scored more goals? Probably would have, because Eddie can't finish his dinner and Ivan Toney can. And he's doing it at a club with worse players, right? Now, if we'd gone out there and played Kieran Tierney all season, would we have been dominating in midfield? Probably not. So go out there and get better midfielders then. Yeah, but Kieran Tierney can defend, and we wouldn't have collapsed the way we've collapsed if we'd had Tierney at left back for the last 10 games. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to say all of this. Yeah, Aaron Ramsdale's getting a new contract for what? For what? Yeah, he's coming out saying we haven't bottled the league. It's a very easy comment to say Arsenal have bottled the league. What the fuck are you chatting about? But apparently the culture's changed. Yeah, this is a guy.
It hasn't, bro. Like, bro, if you're a team full of winners, and you don't win the league in the position that Arsenal have been in, you're not making excuses for the fact that you didn't win. The fact that you're making excuses tells me you're not fucking winners, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, even this man saying, like, no one gave us a chance at the start of the season. Who cares, bro?
Did anyone give Tottenham a chance when Conte got 93 points?
Bruv, listen, these men told me that Man United will be lucky to get in the top 6 at the start of the season after we lost to Brentford and Brighton, I'm not turning around saying Man United have overachieved because we got top 4 in a trophy, because I understand the level.
You've said all season, top 4 and a trophy.
All season. Because that doesn't even make it a good season. It just makes it an acceptable one.
First season under this manager, now next season, you better kick on.
Yeah, it's acceptable. Yeah? Top 4 and a trophy is acceptable. That doesn't mean we overachieved this season, because we're Man United. Like, there's no such thing as overachieving at Man United.
Facts.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing,
You
bro.
can't overachieve at Man United because
You
they've won
can't.
everything.
I've seen my team win the treble, bro. Like, you can't overachieve at this club.
Facts. And Martin Keown's sitting there saying, "Oh, in the 7 years I hung on to Arsene Wenger, yeah, literally bench player. But anyway, the 7 years that you hung on to Arsene Wenger, oh, I finished second 4 times. Okay, did you go into the dressing room when you finished second and say to Thierry Henry, Bergkamp, Vieira, Pires, Lehmann, and all of these other players before that? Yeah, did you sit there and go, oh, don't worry, lads, we've overachieved this season? You didn't, did you? So why are you sitting on Talk Sport, the biggest national radio station for sport in England, and saying Arsenal have overachieved? Why? Because you would never have done that when you were a player, and you finished second 4 times. You just said that. You would never have accepted second place. You would have said, no, next season we're winning it. Yeah, which he did. Yeah, they come back and we won it. Yeah, but yes, you did finish second 4 times, but you never accepted second as being success. Whereas now he's accepting it as success. Ray Parlour's the same. Ray Parlour's invincible, bro. Yeah, he's now out here twerking left, right, and Ian Wright. All cool. He weren't invincible, but he's won major honours and he was Arsenal's all-time top goal scorer before Henry broke it. Yeah, would he have settled for second under George Graham and all? Nah, come on, man. Nah. Like, I'm not having it, bro. Yeah, I'm not having it. Yeah, they're trying to lower the standards so badly, and the only person that wins out of this is the owner. Yeah, and the owner, nobody wants him here. Doesn't matter how much he's spent in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Nobody wants him here. Yeah, so why are they pandering for an owner they don't want? Why are they trying to have a coping mechanism to say that second is a great achievement? Okay, cool. So if second's a great achievement, yeah, then next season, if we don't win the league, we failed then.
That's it.
Yeah, because the only way we can get better next season is win the league.
Facts.
Or is this our level now? Yeah.
No, but then I seen someone in the chat was saying, "Oh yeah, next season Arteta's under trophy. He has to win a trophy. He's under pressure. He has to win a trophy, even if it's an FA Cup."
Bro, we don't.
Say you finish next season, yeah. Say next season you finish 4th and win the FA Cup, yeah. Like what? That's acceptable for a manager that would have been there for 4 seasons.
4 seasons. See, the thing for me, Rants, here, I've supported this club 35 years. In that 35 years, fuck the Community Shield, I don't count that. I've seen Arsenal win 17 trophies. That's 1 every 2 years. If he wins a trophy next season, that keeps in line the 1 every 2 years, right? So by that reckoning, cool. But then when you look at the amount of money he's had,
compared to other managers, yeah.
Compared to Unai Emery never got this back in. Yeah. Arsene Wenger never got this back in. Yeah, I know Wenger was on the fucking payroll indirectly as well, but Wenger never had 450 million spent. In such a short space of time. Whether that was Wenger's doing or the club's doing, who knows? Yeah, we'll never know. Yeah, but this guy's had nearly $500 million, and he's going to go again this summer. When is it acceptable to call this shit out and say, actually, no, we demand it? We're the 3rd biggest club in England. Yeah, it's 4 years of him being in a job now. When can we actually demand success without anyone jumping on me and calling me toxic, negative, and kicking off, and without all the PR for this guy? Because let's be real with this. If we'd given Unai Emery 450 million quid, I think he had about 100 odd. Now, if we'd given him 450 million quid, we might not have won a title. We definitely would have won some cups. And I know he's won a cup, but we would have competed in Europe. We competed in Europe in his first season. Now give him 450 mil. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Bro, and if you look at the players that this manager's got, yeah, that are our better players, well, Saliba was signed under Emery. Martinelli was signed under Emery. Saka was given his debut under Emery at left wing back. Yeah. Tierney was signed under Emery. There's 4 of the fucking players in the squad straight away that are our better players. Yeah, and 3 of them start every week. Yeah, and Tierney, until this season, started every week. So it's like, what am I missing here? Yeah, what am I missing here? Yeah, because for me, it's like this football club is just fucking taking the piss. Yeah, it's lowering the standards. It's charging an absolute fortune to watch football matches. It's charging a fortune for football kits. Bro, our 3rd kit this season was the pink kit. We've won it twice. 70 quid. Won it twice. Anyone who's going to go and buy the 3rd kit, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Don't buy it this season. They're wearing it twice. And they made it pink so it fitted in with other things as well. Yeah, they're fucking smart. This club's a Ponzi scheme, bro. It is. It's a joke. Yeah, and the thing is, people say, oh yeah, but Man City are a fucking juggernaut. They're this and that. Cool. We've spent more than them net in the last 5 years. Yeah, because they're good at selling players. We're not. Right. And then when you look at it as well, Not one person at Manchester City ever does an interview saying top four, top four, top four. I ain't heard anyone at Man City ever say top four. Your club does it. My club does it. Tottenham do it. Liverpool doing it. Yeah, big up Salah because he called this shit out. Yeah, he said the bare minimum is to get Champions League. Yeah, people are saying to me, oh, but yeah, he's still saying top four. Well, at least they got a chance to win it. They've been in 3 finals in 7 years.
Yeah, it's true. Like he expects to be in the Champions League, challenging for the trophy.
Exactly. And bro, at Arsenal, it's just, oh, okay, let's put more money.
Just be there to be there. Do you know what I mean?